You are first. I'm good. How are you? Hi. Thank you. Oh, awesome. I'm glad you like it. Sometimes they get a little squished in the shipping process, so if anything looks funky, just try to fluff it back up. I'm making a throw blanket. Everyone's being so nice so far. Oh, good. I'm so glad. One time I had a lady message me and be like, I love the ears on this elephant. And it was like completely folded. And I'm like, actually, they're not supposed to look like that. They're just folded over from being squished in the bag from shipping. She's like, oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. I'm like, it's okay. So I try to remember to tell everyone that. You did. I hope you enjoy using it. I did hear everyone's been commenting on my videos saying that Joann's has a sale running right now. Oh, that's too bad. I could not survive. I am from Oregon. This is an Afghan loom. I'm making a throw blanket. Oh, thanks for joining again. I'm only making this while I'm live, so you guys are gonna see it for a while. I've been live for 5 minutes. It is an Afghan loom. It usually takes a few weeks, but we'll see how long it takes me because I'm only doing it while I'm live, so I let my subscribers pick out the colors. So I guess we'll see how long it takes. 6 minutes. It is so soft. I am left-handed. I do make plushies. I mostly crochet. There's a few right there. There's a cat right there, but I don't really like it. I'm not. Everyone thinks that. I'm just focusing. I feel like if anyone was smiling constantly, they would look creepy. I don't talk about politics. It usually takes a few weeks. I think this is hour 5 or 6 on it. This is an Afghan loom. I am loom knitting, making a throw blanket. It's almost 12:30, so not technically morning, but not in the mid-afternoon yet either. I'm from Oregon. Hi. No, this is gonna be a throw blanket. Kind of like the one behind me, the brown one. Yeah, it's just a blanket. I'm gonna pin you, Amber. I love this sweater. I think I got it on Black Friday last year. I could be wrong, so I kind of want to get another one if I can find it, because I love this. It's so cozy. You're actually kind of limited with this specific loom. It would be kind of hard to make anything else, but looms in general, there's tons of different sizes, like round ones, rectangle ones. You can make a lot. I know, please stop spamming that. 30 minutes. Hi. No, I'm not. I am loom knitting a throw blanket. It's like this, a smaller version of a blanket. It's not a blanket for your bed, essentially. It is a fun, relaxing activity, to be honest. I am married. a few inches so far. I got it at Joann's. Probably a few weeks, to be honest. At least. It's getting there though. I love these colors as well. Everyone did a good job picking them out. I'll probably be live tomorrow. I've been trying to go live a lot more. Because I went like a 2-week span where I wasn't going live as much as I previously was. So I'm going to try to get back on my schedule. Yes, I am making a throw blanket. My favorite color is the yellow in this, actually. Like a pastel yellow. Starting to get weirdos in my chat like usual. Thanks for subscribing. Throw blanket's smaller than a blanket you would put on your bed. It's kind of like a lap blanket. I'm just focusing, that's it. I actually don't sell these. Depends on how you look at it. I agree, I don't understand. I do not understand the hype behind them. The reason I don't sell them is 1, the shipping would be outrageous, and 2, the yarn itself can get pretty spendy, so I know a lot of people won't want to pay like $200 for a blanket, which I do not blame them. Yeah, I typically just give them away. Please do not spam that. Oh man. I only have one loom to make blankets, so in a perfect world I would say yes, but I don't know how long this one's gonna take me. It takes a few weeks typically, but we'll see because I'm only doing this one on live, so. Making a throw blanket. It kind of just depends person to person. It can be difficult at first because you have to keep the same tension throughout. That's the hardest part. I've been making blankets for 3 years. I've made probably 100 blankets. I know, I totally should. When I'd go live on TikTok, I actually would put a piece of paper behind me, but people would still ask, what are you making? Which I don't mind answering the question, to be honest. Everyone's got questions. It's easy for me because I've been doing it and I've made so many blankets before. I probably am. That sucks. Thank you, Cindy. Yes, you're so right. I'm making a throw blanket. Sorry, I try to read everyone's comments, but it's kind of hard to filter out the genuine questions with the, you know, trolls. The dumb ones. There's always some sort of drama in my chat. I have, actually. I've stabbed my hand a few times. I agree. I actually only started like 2 or 3 years ago, so I was about 21, 22, so I wish I would have started when I was young though. I can't imagine what I would be creating if I started when I was like 10. But I didn't. Sure. And yes, it is. Oh, that's so fun. I actually, at my craft sale, the lady next to me had an 11-year-old daughter, and she had asked me if I have ever thought about doing a local class, and said that she would have her daughter sign up because she really wanted to learn, and all of her daughter's friends wanted to learn to crochet as well. So I thought about doing that because I feel like that would be so fun. But on the other hand, I would be extremely nervous to be teaching a class in person. I don't know. I thought it would be really fun though. I think so too. I had her, I was like, well, I do have free tutorials on my YouTube channel. She's like, okay, I'll subscribe. But we'll see. I think that it would be extremely nerve-wracking for me to teach in person. I don't know what it is. I think that I would just, I don't know. I think it would be really fun though, because then I could get a ton of, you know, the younger generation to learn these type of things. I feel like it's a dying craft. I feel like if your grandparents aren't teaching you, then you're probably not gonna learn, which sucks anymore. I get my yarn from Joann's, sometimes online though too. That's what I thought too as I'm doing this, that I think a loom would be really good too. It's really good to learn this first, I feel like. It teaches you how to work with yarn, which is very important. This is called an Afghan loom. The yarn is pretty soft. I'm 24. pretty much. You know, I wish I was that old, to be honest. I hate being in my 20s. I feel like it's such a weird transition from being a teenager to having to have your life together. I didn't make what? That's true. I don't know what that person was talking about. Maybe they thought I was saying that I make the looms. I definitely do not. I started doing this about 3 years ago. I really wanted a hobby. That's what a lot of people say, or like, what is the other thing they say? I can't remember. You just go to the little plus button in your actual YouTube app and click live. Should be next to the area where you can make shorts, if that makes sense. You guys crack me up. How's it a stupid hobby? That's not very nice. There's lots of people that don't even have a hobby. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. I am making a throw blanket. Can't really tell it's a throw blanket because it's pretty small. Hi. Thanks, they helped me see. I can't draw for the life of me. I blame it on being left-handed. It takes a few weeks. I do ignore them, they don't bother me. I'm in my mid-20s, I don't need acceptance from random people on the internet. You should not say your age on the internet, especially if you're a child. Me, I don't care about saying my age. I'm an adult. Thanks. This is actually just my hobby. It is not my job. Never make your hobby your job. I'm making a throw blanket. I didn't realize you guys couldn't really see the loom. I'm making a throw blanket. I'm gonna mute you. Put you in timeout. If I blocked every single person that came in here and said something weird, I would have like thousands of people blocked. I just mute them because if they want to watch my live, they can. They just can't comment weird stuff. I don't. I don't trust people enough. I feel like that's giving someone too much power, especially if I don't know them. I crochet also. It doesn't bother me, I promise you guys. Like, I think you guys in my chat are more concerned, which I appreciate it, but I do not mind. I am loom knitting a throw blanket. You could. It's a little bit harder to make a border, but I have done it. I usually crochet borders, so like on the blanket behind me, I crocheted a black border. I got it at Joann's. I'm curious what Joann's is gonna have for Black Friday this year. I'm really excited for them to drop their ad. Hopefully it's good deals. I'm 24. And why does it freak you out? Literally, like, why would I lie? Plus, saying I'm 24 would be a weird thing to lie about. Like, I don't know. It's whack. It takes a few weeks. That is terrible. Some of the things you guys say, I'm like, where do you get this? This is an Afghan loom. I didn't make this. I bought it. This is my hobby, but I also do have a business. So it's like it's my hobby, but I also sell my things. If I didn't sell my things, I would have an insane amount. I agree. Happy early birthday. You might be able to. I have not. This is loom knitting. I'm making a throw blanket. It's not like crocheting. It's not like traditional knitting with needles. It's its own category. What do you mean by that? There is knitting machines, but this is different than that as well. It does take a lot of time. Wouldn't that be awesome? I doubt that would ever happen, but we will see. This is a loom pen, actually. It helps wrap the pegs a lot faster, because before I would have to use my hands. This just makes it fly by. I got it at Joann's, but I think Walmart and I'm sure Amazon, I'm sure Amazon sells it as well. No, it's not edible. Why do people say that? People ask that every single time. I don't understand. Must be something about the way it looks. I'm making a throw blanket. It takes a few weeks. I use roughly between like 1,200 and 1,800 yards. It's not like a full-size blanket, it's just a throw blanket. These do make blankets that are 60 inches wide, which is equivalent to how wide a queen bed is. So you can make a blanket for a queen bed. And if you ever wanted to make it bigger, you could make 2 blankets and then sew them together. Please make sure Walmart does sell them, because I can't remember. I haven't gotten mine at Walmart before, so it would be a shame that if I told you Walmart sells them and then you go and they're not there. So please check beforehand, because I'm not exactly sure. This is loom knitting, making a throw blanket. It's not like crocheting or traditional knitting. The materials kind of vary. So I use kind of expensive yarn, not the most expensive, not the cheapest, but you can use any type of yarn that you would like. The loom itself, I want to say when it's not on sale, which it's on sale pretty often, is $35, I want to say. I would say it's easier than crocheting. This is what I learned to do before I learned to crochet, and then after I got used to this, I was like, oh, I should try to crochet. Making a throw blanket. I'm loom knitting. Really what I wanted to do was have a hobby. It was right around when COVID was happening. It takes a few weeks. I did make the blanket behind me. They do, so they come in little round ones, there's longer rectangle ones, there's a lot. I think this is the biggest loom there is, but I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, I didn't like just going to work, coming home, doing nothing. I really wanted a hobby. You could. If you wanted something bigger than 60 inches, you would just have to make 2 blankets and then sew them together. If you wanted to make something smaller, obviously you just wouldn't use all of the pegs. I have. It's hard to do the purl stitch on here. It's doable, but it's hard. I am married. I take care of a kid with autism. That's my full-time job. He also has bone cancer. If you wanted to know. I play some video games. I'm not a huge gamer, but I do enjoy some. Been playing Overwatch. That's been my obsession. I go through phases where I'll only play one game and I'll obsess over it for a few weeks. I do have tutorials. I have Loom knit tutorials and crochet tutorials on my page. Oh, Jesus. My dog scared me. Luckily, his is not terminal. It's just a very rare form, which is still terrible, but it's on the better side. It's a rare form that like causes holes in his bones. So his bones grow at different lengths. I'm not going to share what his name is. Just because it is a kid. I'm not going to share his name. This is how long it's getting. It's getting there. I think this is day 5 or 6. So the 5th or 6th hour of doing it. It's pretty good. What do you mean? That was a very weird comment. I do have a small business. I have an Etsy. I am doing good. How are you guys today? I keep skipping them. I don't know if my hair would be considered long. Thank you. I am going to be getting off of here. I think once I am done finishing wrapping these, oops. Hi guys. This is called loom knitting. On an Afghan loom. I used to not have a lot of patience, but I do now. I did make this blanket. That's not good. This is loom knitting. It's different than crocheting. It's different than traditional knitting. Hi. I am going to be getting off of here very soon. But I probably will be live tomorrow. Oh yeah, I'll show you guys how much is done. I feel like I've been making some good progress. It's a few inches. The end result is a blanket like the one behind me. Except for it's going to be super colorful. See, I love seeing that. That's why I want to just make it on live, because I've had a ton of people come in and be like, last time I saw it, you were just starting. That's a lot of progress. So I can't wait until it's finished and everyone can see it. It takes a few weeks typically. It is super colorful. I did do a live stream for it, but I didn't do it from start to finish. It takes a few weeks. I let my subscribers choose this color. It's very different than the last one I did. I did make that chicken on live as well. I think tomorrow I might be crocheting on live because I have a few orders on my Etsy that I need to be getting shipped out, and I haven't crocheted on my live in a while. There is different stitches you can do, but I just do the simple E-wrap, which you just wrap every single peg, take the bottom loop, and put it over the top. I don't have work after this, actually. I went before I went live. Oh my. Thanks, they help me see. My Etsy is Imperial Bee Creations. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna get on here, or get off of here. Too many weirdos. See you tomorrow.